What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head.
I'm just getting ready. So I've prepped all of my skin with all of the Road. I spoke about this in my last video. I don't want to love it, but I absolutely like can't rave about it enough. I actually only use these two before makeup. I use this every day with just my moisturiser, but I find that this gives a really nice like base for my makeup. So I've just done all of that, and then firstly I go in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in shade 9, and I mix it with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint in medium 2. I thought I could update you on a bit of life. I know that I'd mentioned in my Q&A a couple of videos ago that I'd been so sick and had really bad morning sickness. I actually think I've cracked what that is. It is the prenatal vitamins that I've been taking. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, I basically put on my story that I'd forgotten to take the vitamins, or like I think I'd run out of them and I just hadn't got round to like topping them up, and all of my symptoms went. I wasn't being sick, I wasn't getting really bad migraines, like all of the horrible things that were happening to me stopped. So I reached out to my midwife and was like, can I stop taking these? And she was like, yeah, you are like past 20 weeks. For me personally, I'm slightly low on iron, so she was like, carry on taking your iron, and maybe add in some folic acid and vitamin D if you can. So I've added all of that in, and yeah, that is what was making me ill. And let me tell you, I am like a new woman. Like, I wouldn't say I wasn't enjoying pregnancy, but having like a really awful migraine to the point that you're like non-stop being sick, you can't keep down food, you can't really move, like I was just a vegetable on the sofa, like it just weren't enjoyable. Now that I'm not feeling like that, I love it so much. Like I'm just basically living life as I was before. But yeah, so yeah, that is a little update. I am not as ill as I have been. But then for concealer, I used the Kosas concealer in 5W. I see it on my TikTok all the time. That's like my rules for having a baby and blah blah blah. And before having a baby, I think I would have like rolled my eyes and been like, oh my god. But now I'm pregnant, I'm like, I see how, like, I see where these people are coming from. This is the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I've raved about this so many times. But yeah, I really do see where everybody's coming from. I do feel like when you're pregnant, you overthink everything. Like, you literally think worst case scenario in every aspect. But as far as like my rules go, I don't really have like rules. I just have a couple of things that I just think is kind of common sense. I've kind of just got, I don't want anybody to turn up unannounced. And again, I feel like that is like common sense, that you don't just turn up at somebody's house when they've just had a baby. And that just basically comes down to like, what if the baby's asleep and like I'm in the shower, or like, and that's my only time to like have a shower or have a nap myself. Like, I just think that's common sense. I don't think people need telling that. And both of our families are so like on the same page, where they just text me like, can I pop round today? And we'll be like, yeah, that's fine, like come round at like so and so o'clock. And then in under no circumstance have anybody kiss him on the face or on the hands. I think I've seen like hands and face, like top of the head fine. Hello beautiful. Top of the head is like absolutely fine, but like anywhere kind of eyebrow down and hands, I don't want anybody kissing him on the face. I've seen some like horrible things on TikTok, and I feel like more awareness is coming out about it now. And at the end of the day, I was talking to my nan about it the other day, that's just a selfish thing from the person that's holding the baby. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just because you want to kiss him, like, when really you could just be you could end up making him really unwell. So yeah, I don't feel like either of those two are too much to ask. But yeah, they're pretty much like my rules. Me and Jamie have spoken about that. Obviously, like, there's some that are like, wash your hands before you hold my baby. But again, I'm like, that makes so much sense. But how do you enforce that? Like, do you literally, everyone that walks through the door, you're like, wash your hands, wash your hands? Like, I just hope that people wouldn't hold him unless they're like clean and wash their hands. Blusher wise, I've just gone in with the Rare Beauty on my Refine like brush. So yeah, that's that really. And then I got a new car. That is a fun life update. I actually got a new car last week, a Mercedes A-Class that was a good few years old. I think it was like an 18 plate, and I'd had it for about 5 years. We had 5 years, and yeah, I just decided that I wanted to be a little bit higher up off of the ground. I've been driving Jamie's car, and he drives a bigger car, and you just feel so much more safe up high, and especially like having a baby, all of that kind of thing. Like, I just felt better being in a higher car, so I got myself a new car. It's really exciting. I'm really like proud of myself, because for those of you that haven't watched all of my videos, you might not know, I used to be a PA in London, which I do really miss. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely loved being a PA, and there's aspects of it that, like, it was something that I was really good at. Don't mean to like toot my own trumpet. Obviously, moving up here, I couldn't do it up here. Basically, the long and the short of it is, I moved to Leeds and I couldn't do it up here. They wouldn't allow me to work from home, like permanently, and it would have meant me spending half of like my week down south, half of my week up here, and I didn't want to be living out of a suitcase. So luckily, I'd kind of done social media on the side for quite a long time, maybe like getting up to a year and a half. I gave up my job. I feel like I'm in a position where, with what Jamie does, we could move 3 times in the next 3 years. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, but it could happen. And in order for us to do that, I can't get a new job, like office job or PA job, once a year. It doesn't look great on your CV. It's just unrealistic. So I have to basically do something that I can do from home 100% of the time. But being honest, like, I actually miss working in an office. But yeah, anyway, I've gone on a real tangent there. There's like a little life update of that. But yeah, when I was looking into new cars, I thought my only option was to buy a car outright, because I have gone from like full-time employment to like self-employment, yeah, and like doing taxes and stuff. I've thought, oh, I'm gonna have to like ask my mum and dad to like put me on their like business car finance, but no. Anyway, long story short is I've done it all myself, and like, it's things like that that I'm like really proud of myself for, which, as you should be, like getting a new car is a big thing. I've not had a new car for 5 years, and I was like, oh my god, I've forgotten how exciting this is. So yeah, that's fun and exciting. I honestly wish I was better at makeup, but it is what it is at this point. Like, if I'm not a pro now, I'm never going to be. Whenever I do my makeup anywhere, like be it on TikTok or literally anywhere, the #1 question is what mascara I use. And I've used this same mascara for 5, 6, 7 years. Like, I'm talking for as long as I can remember doing makeup, I've used this mascara. But yeah, it is honestly the best, and I don't really see many other people use it, and I don't know why. I've just realised the bags under my eyes. But yeah, take a look at me now. I don't know if you can see there with the light, but do you see the difference? And that's literally just one coat, and they have it. The eyelashes, L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes, So Couture. Okay, and lastly is lips. If you have not tried the Peaches and Cream Praline lip liner, my good God, you're missing out. It is like £4. Honestly, I have never ever found a lip liner like it. And it just like is buttery, but it lasts. So if you take anything away from that video, I'd say the mascara and the lip liner, the last two steps. Sorry if you've watched this whole way through. And then I'm using the Rhode Peptide lip treatment. Say hi, everyone. Say hi, everyone. Oh, look at you. You are just the best girl. Kisses for them. Kisses. Can we also just take a second? The mess. Like, the sooner this nursery gets started on, the better, because I'm pretty sure this dining room table seats about 10 people. I think when I showed you in the last vlog, we literally just had this pile of clothes and that pile of clothes. Yeah, like that's bits we bought from Sainsbury's. I hadn't showed you that. So in literally, I think like 3 weeks, we have accumulated all of this stuff. I actually want to talk about these. All over my TikTok, it's like, these are the best nappies. Let me know in the comments or DM me or anything, nappies that you like, wipes you like. But my TikTok is literally pushing Aldi's nappies, and I pray to God he gets along with these, because these were, I think, 85p. So I was like absolutely blown away. So I got 2 of them, again from Aldi, these kind of water wipes. Yeah, and again, I think it was like 80p. So I hope he gets along with them, because that is a bargain. Oh my God. Okay, while I'm here, let's do a little haul, because I picked these up in Primark. A pound. This was £1. And like, are you joking? It's perfect. And then I don't know why the grey was a bit more expensive, but the grey was £2.50. So I got the grey top and then also the grey little leggings to match. Then this is all Primark, by the way. Then I got some scratch mittens. I got 2 packets of them. They was £1. I got, oh my God, okay. Do not sleep on Primark for babies, because all of this was £13 altogether. So there was this little baby grow or sleeper. Then these little leggings with the feet built in, which that impresses me. A little cardigan to match. Another little bodysuit, a hat, and a little bib. That was all £13, that little pack there. So again, I thought I'd be absolutely stupid not to buy that. I got these little bibs from Primark as well. I think there was a £5. Oh, £3. Okay, I wasn't going to show you this, but I feel like this really might help some people that are buying stuff, because I've just kind of guessed, and like, I had a long list. This obviously isn't everything on the list, but this is like what we've started with, that we've just like slowly bought on Amazon. So I will run through it really quickly. So first thing is the Angel Care bath. Heard loads of really good things about that. Then we also went for the Angel Care bath thermometer. Then we picked up a mini first aid kit. Again, this is all from Amazon, by the way. So we picked up a mini first aid kit. We picked up this bottle warmer just to have downstairs, or I might potentially give that to my mum. This I've heard amazing things about. This basically takes boiling hot water down to room temperature in 2 minutes. Then we got a little health kit with a brush, a toothbrush, a comb. That I showed you the white noise machine in the last vlog. We've got an electric nail file. People apparently swear by them, so we got that. Also, people swear by an electric nasal aspirator, which basically gets all their snot out. Got a silicone like bottle brush. My nan bought them for the bath. A fan for the pram. And yeah, I think that's a quick little run through of the Amazon stuff that we've picked up. Definitely worth mentioning Sainsbury's. This little pile is from Sainsbury's. Again, I'm not going to go through it all because I think it'll bore you. Sainsbury's have some really, really nice quality stuff for really, really cheap. That is basically a big fat haul of baby stuff that I really just want to clear off of this table. But while we're on the topic, this is what we hope the nursery to be. So we're going to take this bed out, obviously. We're going to paint the walls. I actually, the more I look at it, the more I really like the colour of these walls and would keep them. But I think the theme that we're going to change them. Any advice is welcome, but we're thinking of putting the like crib cot here. The wardrobe here, and then I completely forgot that this radiator was here because I wanted a chest of drawers along here with the changing mat on top, but because the radiator, and obviously that's going to be what lets the heat in, I'm thinking of potentially squeezing the wardrobe there, the changing table under that windowsill, and then potentially putting a nursing chair in this corner. Originally, I wanted the nursing chair in that corner because you could then watch the TV while we was like feeding him or putting him to sleep and stuff. And it could just be quite a nice, calm place to just sit and relax. But I think that's the only space for the wardrobe. So I'm thinking of just putting the nursing chair. My hands look so long, so I put this on 0.5 so you can see a better thing of the room. But I'm thinking of putting like a nursing chair in this corner and potentially can still see the TV. That is what we're thinking for the nursery. I just don't know what to put like in the middle. And apart from like putting down a rug, I'm not really sure what we could do with the middle. I think I'm going to make this whole little nook a little book corner. But yeah, let me know if you've got any suggestions or any ideas. But that is what we're thinking of making the nursery. And then it's got a bathroom. I think it's a bit messy in there at the minute, but it's got a bathroom in there.
Hi. Hiya, can I get a large vanilla latte, please?
A large vanilla latte, yeah?
Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I should have got you a cappuccino. I can only apologise for the state of me. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I have been driving for an hour so far. Yeah, basically, oh my god, the time's just going up and up. This drive has been hell. Basically meeting my mum and my nan near where I'm from, because I have this little girl with me who has been very well behaved. And yeah, basically we're swapping wheels off because Jamie was actually supposed to come today. So I'm going down for the baby show and to see Luke Combs. Jamie actually bought my family tickets for Luke Combs for Christmas, including himself, and he basically got the tickets before he knew his like game fixtures, and he is playing a game in Norwich tomorrow, which means he basically travels the day before. So he's travelling to Norwich today, which means he can't come to the baby show or Luke Combs. So we have a solo drive. But yeah, I'm meeting my mum, dropping wheels to my nan because she's going to have Willow overnight, obviously, because me and Jamie aren't at home. But yeah, this drive has just been hell. Like, the weather's really horrible. I'm not going to lie to you, it is a good few days later. She went down to London for the baby show and to see Luke home. I'm just dropping Jamie to get his tyre done. But I actually done a TikTok on everything that I picked up from the baby shower. So then I drove back Saturday, and it is now Monday, and we are off to pick paint samples for the nursery, which I feel like too prepared, but then I feel underprepared. So I am 23 weeks now, so we've still got a good few months to go, but just the amount of stuff that we've got already is just, well, you've seen a clip of how the dining table looks. Then I've been to the baby show since then. The whole table is just full. The sooner we kind of have the nursery done, the better, because all of that stuff can go away. So yeah, let's go and pick paint samples. Look at this spot. This is going to be the most random thing I ever talk about on YouTube. But I have bought, honestly, I can't remember the last time I spent money on myself. Like, at the minute, all my money is going on baby stuff or household stuff. And I've spent £150 on a carpet vax. Let me show you. This is my carpet vax. Basically, Willow had a little bit of an accident earlier. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is because we had her, like, toilet training and, like, down to a T, and just the past like week she's just decided to go for a wee indoors. We're like, what is going on? My mum thinks that it could be, obviously, like, dogs are more perceptive than you think. Maybe she knows that there's like something changing, like obviously the baby and stuff, but I cannot give this dog any more love if I tried. So yeah, anyway, she had an accident there this morning, and my mum has one of these and literally swears by it. So I was like, do you know what? I ordered one to pick up from Argos, like, straight away, and I just went to pick it up. So I'm not gonna lie, this is where, like, my life is so sad. It's actually an unbelievable piece of equipment. Like, I love it, it's so clever. But yeah, thank you, Miss Willow. And she keeps going to sit by the door. Jamie's away at an away game, and she just keeps sitting by the door and, like, looking out the window. Don't know if she's doing it now, let me see. She'll just sit and stare out that window. Yeah. A little bit of a room update for you. Our coffee table was delivered. Oh my God, we are obsessed with it. Like, this room now is, we need a little something in this corner here. We're not sure yet, but then this room's done. How stunning is that? And this mirror, I think I showed this mirror in the previous vlog. That is from William Wood, I think it's called. And then yeah, chairs are Home Sense. We did get them wrapped though in a different fabric. And then I will put that out of where I found this coffee table on the screen, because I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Bedding is dusk. And yeah, very, very happy with our room. So let me bring you closer. Basically, these are the swatches that we've done. And obviously we just picked like random colours kind of thing. So we hated that straight away. Didn't like that, that's obviously way too dark. This was a contender. So was this. We was kind of like disagreeing between these two. This one was too pink. This one we didn't mind, but I think these two are too grey. And then these are our two newest ones. So basically, we did a huge swatch of the one we like on the wall to kind of see how it would look. We think this is a little bit too white. So basically our idea is to put this on this colour on this back wall. Which Jamie's basically sat where the cot is going to be. And then we're going to have a creamier colour on kind of these walls. Because yeah, we're kind of going for a creamy brownie vibe. We're basically going to do this from like browns and creams. Which I'm sure everyone will be like, what beige baby? But we're lucky to have a room downstairs that's spare, that we're going to put all of...
Which will look more like a soft play.
Yeah, it's going to be like a soft play area where it's going to have every colourful toy and play mat and ball pit. Slides, I'm sure. That you can...
I think that'll look better than this, to be honest.
Probably, and that's going to just be our room where we can just... If it's a mess, we don't care. I mean, it's a mess at the minute. And we literally just shut the door. So, yeah, that's going to be like... where all of the toys and stuff... Because as well, a lot of people say not to have toys in the bedroom. So yeah, that's the plan. This room to kind of be browns and creams, and then have downstairs spare room as like where he can have every colour under the sun in that, and that's going to be that room. Yeah, we're actually painting this tomorrow, and yeah, that's a little update on here. I don't know if I've showed you this room since the actual bed's gone.
Do you want to show my slippers?
Do you want to show you your slippers? Jamie's got a thing for slippers at the minute.
No, I just found these.
And no, they don't leave his feet. Oh, we also need to decide if we want to panel, actually. We need to decide that now.
I don't know, because a lot of it's going to be coloured, really. I vote for no.
You vote no for paneling?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I vote yeah to paneling. Let me show you what I'm thinking.
I vote no.
It just adds a bit of...
Bit of spice to that. You're not seeing that?
What?
Chris Eubank. You know who that is?
Boxer.
Yeah.
He was on I'm a Celebrity. Obviously not this colour, but this is what I'm thinking. No? You think definitely no to that?
But so the whole wall will be the same colour, just with that panel at the bottom.
Yeah. I think it makes it look cosy. I'm going to panel over it, they'll just be in the...
Don't delete that.
Isn't it in like karate? What's the Karate Kid? He gets it with the chopsticks. Anyway, that is the end of this vlog. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what this concludes of. What are you doing behind me? I don't know what you're like. Yeah, this vlog is all over the place, I know.